This is our intro song.
It's not very long.
Cha! That
Jazz
works.
hands.
That works for me. Hi, I'm Joe,
And I'm Lauren.
and we are
The
the
NeuroNerds. Yes, that was on time.
I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about that.
NeuroNerds.
So I have I talked to like a lot of people, I guess.
I guess a lot for you.
Yeah, not just in. Well, I used to talk to like 3 people, which was awesome.
Now
it
he
was
talks to 5.
honestly, it was like 2 people too many. But like now,
And those were just the voices in his head.
yeah, one spoke German, didn't understand a
It's
word.
still kind of really creepy, by the way.
So like I talked to like a lot of people, well, a lot of people for me. A lot of stroke recoverers, a lot of people with brain injuries, recoverers, which is awesome. It's great because they're like, oh, you're doing so well. And like, you know, I give them like little tips and tricks, and I think I'm like motivating to them. In turn, they're very motivating to me because sometimes I'll be like struggling. I'm like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this day. And then like, I'm like, oh, but this person, that happened to them. And they're so, this is, what am I complaining about? So anyways, I met the Stromies a while ago. They're these 3 women from Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay.
And so they all had strokes.
I almost went to college there.
Really?
Yeah, I had a full ride scholarship offer.
Did you go to college for what? For steaks?
Yeah,
'cause
for
Omaha.
corn.
So they all had strokes.
Okay.
And they're homies. Hence, Stromies.
Awesome.
They're 3 of the coolest, nicest, sweetest, beautiful women ever. Right. So like I've been chit-chatting with them, and they were talking about like, oh, we got to figure out a way to like have maybe like get everybody together, maybe like New York or like Chicago or something like that for like a almost like a conference, like a
but that would
strokey
be
conference.
cold.
And
Can we go somewhere warm?
You don't have to go where it's like.
Let's go to Los Angeles.
Yeah,
Let's down the
exactly.
street.
Yeah. Also, I'm already here, so that'd be awesome. But I was just thinking, like, over the next,
NeuroNerds should host an event.
I was thinking that.
How many of you would join us?
Yeah, right.
We could do like a live episode with everyone.
So pretty soon, we're still figuring out, you know, like how to have like I don't know, guests that aren't sitting next to us.
As Force Ghosts.
Yeah, as Force Ghosts. So like we're gonna be doing that, but like we're also gonna do like a show on, I don't know what like, not on assignment, but like out and about.
Oh yeah, on location.
On location. There we go. See, I can't remember words sometimes, but you're the yin to my yang.
Dun, dun, dun.
So yeah, so like I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, this would be an amazing thing. So over the next like good amount of time, I have like a ton of resources. I think I don't really know how to use them greatly, but I'm gonna talk to a couple people, and I think maybe like at some point we can put on like a little NeuroNerd USO Rock type of conference.
Oh, I like that.
For,
with
like,
speakers and events.
Yeah,
and
exactly. For like the masses, you know.
We can like
Like
I
how-
can teach you guys how to dance.
And
And it doesn't have to be twerk.
No. It has to be twerk. No, I just think it would be a great idea because, you know, we're building a community.
Mhm.
And I think every recoverer, I think everybody, period, everybody kind of needs a community.
Yes.
Everybody needs, you know, to be around people similar to them or motivating or whatever it is. And I would love to kind of like start to grow and build that. So I have the USO Rock chat group on Facebook, which to be honest, I started way too early. I wasn't there mentally. I've let it lag. I haven't really contributed too much because it was a great idea on paper, but like I just haven't really had the bandwidth to like follow through with it. But I'm making that a point to like get that going, get that, you know, rolling so people can start chatting, getting to know one another. If you have issues, if you have tips, you have tricks, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like I just want to get discussions going and start building a little bit of a community there. And then in turn, I think we're going to try to like figure out over the next I'm not even gonna put time frame on it, but like some time to like, I don't know,
Like our goal is to have something done by the end of the year.
yeah, I think that's a great goal.
Yeah.
See, thanks, Yin.
I got you.
Thanks,
babe.
Yin.
I got you, boo.
No, can I call you Bay? Boo and Bay?
Okay.
That's like yin and yang.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I just threw up a little in my mouth, but okay. No, and that kind of totally works because yeah, you got to find yourself that support group and community and reach out, and it kind of ties into like all of our superheroes and our fandom heroes, where it's like you got to find that team.
You do.
Whether it's like I started cracking up when he started talking, like literally I couldn't speak because I had like I was thinking Justice League.
Oh, I just thought it was because I'm hilarious.
No, honey.
No? Oh.
No, I was thinking of like Justice League, and then it just made me laugh because I thought of the movie. But
Broquaman, Aqua Bro,
bro man. But yeah, like every hero, superhero fandom that we kind of deal with, there's always that support system. And it might not be like, oh, we're all equals, we are the knights at the round table, right, with King Arthur. But it's like if you think about Spider-Man, Tom Holland's version, he's got Ned, his guy in the chair, right?
Right.
Like without Ned,
Ned's like his oracle.
Yeah. So you got like your Avengers.
I like how you said we're not all equal. No, we're not.
No.
Whatever table we sit at, I'm going to be in the elevated chair. That's right. And if there's no elevated chair, I'm putting my chair on the table. No, my chair's going to be on the table. I might even stand on the chair on the table.
Oh, see, I don't even have to do that. I just have to walk in.
Am I overcompensating? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
But
you do have to just walk in because people are going to be like, oh my God, where is that woman's pants? Why is she walking around like Donald Duck?
I was going to say, I'm Donald Duck.
I say that. Why do I say that? Because June 9th is National Donald Duck Day. I don't know what that consists of. I appreciate it.
It's a no pants dance day.
Yeah.
But I actually have pants on today.
Yeah, you do. It's really weird.
I know.
I don't know how uncomfortable I am.
I know.
I'm uncomfortable when you don't have pants on.
And then you're uncomfortable when I do have pants?
I'm used to seeing you with no pants on.
I know.
That's it. You should just be in a burqa all the time.
Wow. Okay, moving on because that just happened. But so it's like you think about it, it's like who is your favorite? So it doesn't just have to be like Marvel or DC. You can even think about Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring, right? Harry Potter, the Golden Trio, right?
Oh, is that what they're called?
Yeah, the
I
Golden
didn't know
Trio.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm horrible.
I know you are. So you got that.
And if you're evil, you can be part of the Legion of Doom.
Well, or you have the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Yeah. You have.
I just threw in evil. I don't think it's evil mutants. I think it's just mutants.
It's just mutants.
Okay.
What else we got? We have Death Eaters, right?
I think I'd like to be a Death Eater.
Because I think I'd be too.
I like spicy food, and I think death would taste spicy, right? Because like if you have like I don't know the Reaper chili, it's called death sauce. So I'm assuming, right? Doesn't that make sense? Come on, Yin.
I'm just blinking, guys. But yeah, so like no one can do it. No one can do this really on their own. Game of Thrones, Daenerys. She can't. I mean, she could just go do fire and blood and just burn the entire all of Westeros down.
But she can't do that without her dragons.
I'm not saying that's her team. Those are her children.
Oh, that's
right?
but that's still not your team.
Yeah, but I'm saying like she's amassing allies, right, to go fight against the North.
She needs her uncle to bang, or her nephew, whatever it is. It's incestuous. I know that. What is it? You know what it is, right?
It's her nephew.
It's her nephew? Yeah. That's weird.
But what I'm trying to get at is like everyone's developing their allies, their teams. Even Cersei, for all her craziness that she's saying, she's got Euron, at least in the show, not the books, because we don't have Winds of Winter yet. But she's got Euron, right? And then she's got the Golden Company coming in from Braavos, which I still have an issue with, but that's for another issue to talk about, because I don't think the Bank of Braavos wouldn't support slavery. Okay, I'm sorry. That's a big issue I had with that.
That was awesome. You just had like this little conversation with yourself. You argued with yourself and you won. That was awesome. That was great to see.
Thank you. Even though, I mean, if we look at the White Walkers, right, there's like 5, I think, at least in the show, 5 main White Walkers, and then they've got their like legion of mindless zombies.
Right.
So everyone has to create that team, that community, whatever your flavor is, to go on your mission of life.
Yeah,
or your goal.
We're creating our own Earth's mightiest heroes. It's gotta be better than that, right?
Yeah.
That sounds cool. It's a little campy. Justice League is awesome, but they just ruined it.
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah, we got to have like a I don't know, a NeuroNerd Legion.
The NeuroNerds Legion. Well, I'm already Bat Widow, and you're
you are
Stroke
Bat
Pool.
Widow. I'm Stroke Pool for sure.
So we'd have to find our next people.
Hey, anybody out there, if you guys have interesting superhero names, please let me know.
Let us know.
And like, let me know why.
Yeah. So we can share it. So we can have a roster.
Yeah.
Right. At the end of the episode, we can like thank our roster of like our NeuroNerd team.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. So do you have a favorite team, Legion, community? And I'm going to challenge you.
Mm-hmm.
Not.
Oh, don't say not DC or Marvel.
Yes.
Damn it.
Not DC or Marvel. Pull, search, dig.
Oh wow, man.
Like go deep.
Oh,
I'll even let you go Harry Potter.
Yeah, but Harry Potter, like I'm not that deep. It's so funny because I have a Harry Potter tattoo. Yeah. But it's there's Star Wars mixed in there because I'm not that deep at Harry Potter.
You can go Star Wars. You can go Disney. He just got really happy.
Can I tell you what my team would be?
Okay.
The Rescue Rangers. Yeah, Chip and Dale. Rescue when there's danger. You know it never. Dude, we sing so much.
I know.
I love it, especially when it comes to cartoons.
Yeah.
I love Chip and Dale. I love the Rescue Rangers. And I fancy, that would be my team.
Why would it be your team?
Because I just think they're awesome. Because you have like, they're always into adventures. They're always helping one another out. You've got like the brains, you've got the brawn, you got the idiocy. I'd for sure be part of the idiocy. Like, obviously that speaks to me. Yeah. I love it. You have Launchpad McQuack. Mm-hmm. What was the chick's name?
I can't remember her name. I just remember she had those like little goggles.
Yes, the little goggles. Like, she would make everything, which I thought was dope. I thought it was really cool. So yeah, it would be Rescue Rangers for me.
Okay.
I'm assuming you Lord of the Rings?
Well, I'm actually going to go to a cartoon. Okay. And not even a cartoon. Originally, I was going to do Gargoyles because I love
Gargoyles is dope.
Gargoyles. Yeah. Oh my God. Gargoyles. My jam. My peanut butter jelly time. And we're going to talk some other ones because I just thought of another one. But I'm going to go SpongeBob.
Oh.
Right? Oh. Who does SpongeBob have in his corner? His team against like Plankton. He even gets Plankton in his team at some point when F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all down here in the deep blue sea. Anyway.
Are there musical podcasts? Because I think that's what this is.
This is turning into it. And especially for people who don't sing. We're inspiring y'all. Y'all sing better than us. Like
impossible.
Yeah. But anyway, so SpongeBob, right? He's literally out there to live his best life, right? He's just rainbows and sunshine. Literally, when he says imagination, it's in a rainbow. So he's got sandy cheeks. He's got Patrick Star. He's got Squidward tentacles. And he's got Mr. Krabs, right? And they all shift in how much they support him and his group. But at the end of the day...
And sometimes they're villains.
And sometimes
because we argue with our family. We argue with our friends. But bottom line, we're all, we're all in the same place. But
they're all there to support each other. Yeah. One of my favorite episodes is when they do the big halftime show at the stadium, and like SpongeBob's having his moment, and he's the MC. It's awesome. Like that's so cool. And they just go through and Gary the Snail. Like they're all there to support each other in one way or another.
Gary the Snail needs to step his game up.
Wow.
Yeah. He's got to do more than nothing.
So one of the other ones I thought of is in both Buffy and Angel, they each have their own teams, right? Buffy has the Scoobies. Right. And so in seasons 1 through 3, that's like Willow, Xander, Giles, Jenny Calendar in and out before she died.
Bob.
Wesley Wyndham Price, Cordelia Chase.
Cordelia, I know who that is.
Yeah, good. Faith comes in. Faith Lahane comes in once in a while during season 3. So she had that team. And then as actors came in and out, she got different Scoobies. Like she had Tara for a bit. She had she had Spike in there for a bit.
Spike. Oh no, Spike was evil.
Not season 4 and up. Season 4, he was just it was
really
really selfish. And then season 5, he was like he cared about Dawn and had a crush on Buffy. Season 6, Buffy came back from the dead. If y'all these are spoilers, but whatever. And like she hooked up with him. And
these are spoilers from a decade ago.
Yeah,
get shit together, guys. Come on.
2003, I think.
It's spoilers for me because I never watched the show like that.
And then Spike got his soul back. He got a soul in the 7th season. He was totally biting off Angel. Like so Angel did it first.
What you're saying is he had soul, but he's not a soldier.
Yeah. And then Angel had his own team, the Angel Investigation Team. And again, originally that was Doyle and Cordelia. And then Wesley came in. And so that was his team for the longest time. And then Doyle died. That's who Wesley took over.
Doyle died? I don't know who Doyle is.
You don't know who Doyle is. He was a half demon.
Okay.
And so...
Like Etrigan?
Who's that?
DC?
No, I don't know who that is. And then Fred came in, and then they had Lorne, the singer. So they all had these teams, but they always made sure they had a support team that was around them, because as the champions of the light, which both Buffy and Angel were, chosen by the powers that be, they had to have support crew because they were the leaders, but it's so burdensome and lonely. Joe's trying to ask me a question.
Yeah. Who are the powers that be?
Powers that be are supposed to be the otherworldly, like, gods that do the balance between good and evil in the world. So that's like the controllers of the universe.
So did they choose Buffy as like the good and then Angel as the evil?
No, both Buffy and Angel are chosen champions of the light.
Really?
Yeah.
But isn't Angel like evil? Wasn't he start out
Angel
evil?
Angel was he was originally named Liam and he lived in Ireland.
Like Neeson or Hemsworth?
Either one. And he was turned into a vampire by Darla, and he was given the name Angelus because he was the one with the angelic face. And yeah, Angel for...
He's all right.
Oh, shut up. David Boreanaz was so hot in the first 3 Buffy seasons and the first 2 or 3 seasons of Angel. David Boreanaz was super hot. I just don't think he aged that well. But...
Is he Caucasian?
I think he's Italian, yeah.
Oh, but, well, Italian, that's different. Like, just
Mediterranean.
Regular white people. I'm sorry, you guys don't age well.
I'm half.
I'm telling you that half.
Thanks.
Any issue you have,
Thanks.
It's on that side.
Thanks.
It's the other half that's gonna make you look like this for the next 50 years.
Let me continue on explaining this since you don't watch the show.
I told you. I'm the movie.
Christy Swanson.
Yeah, Christy Swanson. That's my Buffy.
So when Angelus killed a young gypsy girl who was like the favorite of her clan, the Calderosh clan, I believe it was. Wow. They cursed him to have a soul. He was still a vampire, but he had a soul. So whereas before he was a soulless being, so he didn't feel anything for all the blood and torture and killing and raping and everything that he had done as a vampire for 100 years with Darla and Spike and Drusilla, he suddenly felt everything. And he felt remorse, and he hated himself, and he had all this self-hatred.
So for the first time, he felt remorse.
Okay. Right. And so he tried to disappear. Like, Darla kicked him out. Like, she was like, oh, you're no fun no more. Right. And so she kicked him out of their little coven clan thing.
Darla,
his sire, his vampiric sire.
Okay. Well, she was like, Angel, you're out of here. Spanky, you're back in.
Basically. And so then Angel traveled to the U.S., and he kind of lived in anonymity for 40.
Where was he originally? Transylvania?
No, Europe. So he was in Ireland, then England, and then France, and then all sorts of stuff, laying waste. They were in China for a bit. And so then Angel was visited by someone named Whistler, who was a messenger from the powers that be that basically said, hey, do you want to do something with your poor excuse of a life?
Wow.
Because he was just trying to find ways not to, like, he was just subsisting. And that's when Angel was shown Buffy, who was about to become the new Slayer. And he basically kind of fell in love with this beautiful, innocent creature of light, like how much light and happy.
She was all right.
Right? And so, but that's what instigated Angel's shift from this, like, poor excuse of a creature into a new champion for the light for Buffy.
He felt remorse for the first time, and he fell in love.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's really beautiful. And Angel is...
And then at the end of their relationship, he felt remorse again. I don't know if they lived long and happily.
Depending if you continued past the CV series.
But in fan fiction...
No, there was comic books that are canon comic books.
Oh.
But some of us ignore the comic books because it got really weird.
You just said they were canon, so you can't ignore them.
Technically, well, it's just like people ignore the novelizations of Star Wars, or how things were canon and then are no longer canon.
Yeah, that's true. That's
right?
very true.
Jason Solo, no longer canon.
Hey, Jar Jar Binks should be canon.
I am still a Darth Jar Jar supporter.
Actually, that's actually brilliant.
Someone did
really
a video.
Is.
It was from Reddit.
Do you remember the hand thing?
Yeah. And there was something where they said like every time Qui-Gon Jinn said something, turned around, and then Jar Jar like would make fun of it while Anakin was watching, so he could see the disregard towards the Jedis. But you know, and they're like, people have like gone through the video and slowed down where you can actually see the eyes change color to yellow.
Jar Jar, you dick.
I love it. Darth Jar Jar.
It was the worst.
I wanted him to be Snoke.
I did.
That was
actually
the theory.
That was the only thing that was going to make it good, but it was so weird and strange and good that it would have been too perfect.
It would have been like
it would have been
Lucas,
so ridiculous,
been
but it made so much sense too. That's this bumbling fool that was his cover
Ultimate
because
evil?
he was like super evil.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Do you have another team that you like? Like, I just literally spent so much time explaining Buffy and Angel.
I have a million teams, like the Gummy Bears, bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Wow. Gummy Bears.
Darkwing Duck and his crew.
I love Darkwing Duck.
Right?
Yes.
I think that they're the dopeness. There's a couple.
Get
dangerous.
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. Wait, no, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's get dangerous.
Oh, when there's trouble, you call DW.
Darkwing Duck.
See, Joe remembers
yes.
stuff. The Care Bears were awesome.
Gummy Bears.
See, everything it revolves around cartoons. Life
Yes.
is like 6 degrees of separation from cartoons for me. Always is, always will be. What other like teams? Somebody out there is going to say like the Furious 5 or whatever. The Fast and the Furious.
Hey, that's a fandom.
No. Sorry.
Wow. Don't shame people for their.
I will shame people for Fast and the Furious, and I will shame people for the new Transformer movies, the Michael Bay garbage. Oh my God. Okay, so let me vent for a second. Have you seen the trailer for Bumblebee?
No.
Okay.
They're making a movie?
Do you think it's going to be bad? It's worse.
I didn't know there was a movie.
It's worse than you think it's going to be. It's like, why?
Is Shia LaBeouf in it?
No.
Aw.
It's the girl from True Grit, Haley Steinfeld. She's like a singer now too.
Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah, that chick.
Yeah,
it looks awful. It looks terrible. I mean, like Bumblebee's cool, but like who said, you know who needs his own movie? Bumblebee. That's like saying, oh my gosh, I'm really excited to go see that R2-D2 movie.
I would be excited to see
I'd be more excited to see that than a Bumblebee movie.
Yeah.
So anyways, I would be Team Transformers.
I liked the Beast Wars Transformers.
Beast Wars was it? No, but Beast Wars was a different thing than like Transformers.
No.
Really?
Optimus Prime was a silverback gorilla.
God, why don't I remember that?
Because you had a stroke.
Yeah, maybe. Also, G.I. Joe. I'm a big G.I. Joe guy.
Oh, yeah.
And G.I. Joe was family, like growing up. And
Yeah.
they also had the, and now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
Yep.
See? Because they like
knowledge is power.
Exactly. So we could do that. We have like this strokey forum, this a traumatic brain injury forum with people. And then at the end it'd be like, and knowing is half the battle.
No, we should have
NeuroNerds.
We should have that star that goes, the more you know.
It just goes across. Yeah.
That'd be funny.
What other groups? There's not really. Well, there are. There's actually
you
a
just
ton.
have to pick your fandom, your book. I mean,
you could choose like a group like Timon and Pumbaa.
This is true.
And
He's
Simba.
Simba's support team.
Yeah.
Right? Timon and Pumbaa. And
Nala with the come get it eyes.
Right?
Woo!
Or you have the opposite. You have Scar's team, which are the hyenas.
Oh yeah.
Right?
You know what? To be honest, I'd probably kind of want to. I'd rather hang out with the hyenas.
Really?
Hyenas. They're so much fun.
Well, I just love
They're so
Scar
much fun.
because that was
It'd be like hanging out with Whoopi
Jeremy
Goldberg.
Irons.
Yeah, but the hyenas, Whoopi Goldberg.
I suppose.
Right? I love her.
I'm trying to think who else. Or any game you play, you have to create a team.
All right.
Right?
So Joe's a gamer.
Yes.
Yes. I'm replaying Grand Theft Auto 5.
That doesn't have a team. You're
It
solo.
does. No.
Really?
It does have a team.
Oh.
So you play as 3 different characters. You play as Michael, like the kind of mafia retired dude.
Okay.
You play as Franklin,
Okay.
like the young hoodlum who's trying to like break into like organized crime. And then you play as Trevor, the madman.
Wow.
I feel like I'm a combination of all of them.
But see, what that is that's like everyone has their duties and roles.
Right.
And that reminds me of like Final Fantasy X. You've got Titus. You've
so-
got Yuna.
Even when it comes to gaming, you're a
You've
nerd.
got Lulu, right? Is it Waka?
I don't
think
know.
so.
Like Waka Flocka Flame?
Like Waka Waka.
Okay.
No, but you've got like your team. You've got your magic user. You've got your fighter. You've got your kind of like a berserker, right?
Yeah.
Your summoner. So it's like you got to have a team. You can't.
Yeah.
I try to do everything myself, guys, and it's absolutely exhausting.
No, I have the perfect analogy for that. You know what that's like?
What?
It's like it's like being part of a band, right?
Yes.
A great band, you have a drummer, you have a bass player, you have a guitarist,
You got a singer.
you have a vocalist, right?
Mhm.
Maybe you have a extended band, you have like a guy who plays the keys. You have somebody like
Violin.
me come in and play the triangle. I think that's the only thing I'd be able to play.
I could play piano or cello.
Because you're awesome.
Aw. I can't
So for me, like when you try to do it all yourself, do you remember those like those one-man bands where you have like a drum on your back and you have the cymbals between your legs and you have the harmonica around your mouth and then like you're moving your arms?
It's really impressive if it works,
but it
it's also
looks batshit crazy.
Yeah.
It's there's so much better ways to do things. So like be part of a team.
Be smarter. Like work smarter, not harder.
The more you know.
The more you do know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, that's
NeuroNerds.
Oh, I know, right? We'll have to figure that one out with the recording.
So, see, instead of G.I. Joe NeuroNerds?
Yeah.
Yep, that's gonna be an intro somewhere down the line. So
I know.
be prepared.
So, but like, if you still go to gaming, again, I always will go back to Baldur's Gate.
Oh my dude, you're such a nerd. I adore your nerdom. For me, Left 4 Dead.
I've never played
One of my favorite games ever.
Okay.
You play one of 4 different, and it's you do better as a team. You can leave everybody alone.
Yeah.
In all likelihood, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You'll get caught up, and then like your people come in and save you. So you have like the gruff like biker dude, and then you have like the old military guy, and then you have like the young reporter chick, and then you have the other reporter dude. Oh no, the office worker guy.
Okay.
So and everybody has like their particular set of
Their
skills,
job.
which is
Well, see, and that's where also like when you're creating your own support team, you want to make sure you have people there like with different quote unquote skills. Like if Baldur's Gate or Dungeons and Dragons, any of those, and you're creating a fighting team, right, or a campaigning team, you don't want to have like 6 fighters, right? You need magic users, you need clerics and healers, you need thieves so they can break into boxes, into places.
You need cops and robbers,
right? Like so,
I've never
like
played that.
The one team I have, like my character's a ranger, right, and then I have one berserker,
like Aragon,
like Aragorn, yeah. Gorn. Aragon is the spider from Harry Potter.
Oh, oh wow! I just got
I
got nerd shamed.
No, you didn't shame. You didn't get shamed because you were wrong. You got schooled.
I'll tell you why. Because I feel shame.
That's your problem. That's your problem. That you got schooled. But yeah, so I have like me, as a ranger with a little bit of healing. I have a berserker named Minx, which is awesome. I have a druid who can resurrect people. I have a cleric that can heal and resurrect. I have a thief. And then I have one other magic user. I have a mage. So like that way we're all covered. I got some fighters. I got some magic folk. I have people who can heal people. You
got it covered.
I try to keep it as covered as possible.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So just like the NeuroNerds, I've got like all the cool stuff covered. Lauren has the other side.
I got the smart stuff covered.
That's very true. Lauren's one of the smartest people I've ever met. She's also literally the nerdiest person I've ever known. I know like computer programmers. I know like deep musicians. You are the nerdiest person ever.
I'm going to wear that badge with honor.
You should. You absolutely should. Yeah. So like just like the NeuroNerds, like I can't remember most things. You do. It's awesome. You keep me on track with time.
Yep. Yes.
It's awesome. You help me not repeat millions of things, which I do frequently, but you help bounce it out. That's awesome.
And he helps me like level out, like not be too cray.
Yeah.
Like I'm really high strung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, Lauren, it's time to do some heroin.
No.
I'm just kidding. Nobody.
And hookers.
Nobody do heroin or hookers.
Yeah.
Well, no.
So I mean, support people. Support your local
hooker.
I'm saying, support your local sex worker, right?
Hey. Selling is legal. Sex is legal. Why isn't selling sex legal?
I mean,
I'm just saying these are just my arguments.
I mean, this is part of the community I'm in because of dance. But
what? Yeah, but that's a different thing.
No, I'm adjacent to it, so like I'm supportive of it. So support your local sex worker. And that could be a stripper. Like, if you ever go to a strip club, guys, tip the dancer.
Okay, so you're not a stripper. You're a dancer.
Yeah, so?
You dance pole,
So?
but you're like a stripper adjacent.
Yeah, because my friends are strippers, and I'm in that community.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh man, I was in that community in my early 20s.
Tip your dancer.
I absolutely did.
Lies.
I know
Okay.
I absolutely did.
So, anyways,
Find your team.
yes.
The NeuroNerds and Joe, because I so rock. Over the next like little bit, we're gonna be talking more about like maybe making some kind of summit.
Community event. Yeah, a
summit, which would be awesome because who wouldn't want to hear us talk live
and really see what goes on, because y'all don't get to see like what we're doing, the antics we're doing here.
Yeah,
the looks we're giving each other. I end up dancing halfway through it.
Right. I'm just an idiot and I get looked down on constantly. So yeah, you'll actually get to see like the
side eye.
No, the over eye roll. Like I can't roll my eyes any further back. You actually get to see it. It's one of my favorite things. I see it maybe 3 times a show.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
At least. And you can see the fear in my face anytime I piss her off.
Or when I start like thinking about things, I start smacking his arm and I'm like, wait.
Yeah. You know what you guys are gonna see? The bruises.
I have never left a bruise on you.
Except
for Infinity
War.
That doesn't count.
So I'm just saying.
That doesn't count.
And remember when you told me that thing with the thumb in the esophagus?
Yeah, I was teaching you self-defense.
You were.
I can teach you guys self-defense at our summit.
That's very true. She'll teach you how to murder somebody with your thumb.
It's not murder if you don't get caught.
That's very true.
Anyways,
you know, I'm not a
disclaimer. I haven't done it.
I'm not an alcoholic. I don't go to meetings. I'm just a drunk. All jokes, people.
Yeah. Oh God.
So
we need to finish this before it gets any worse.
as always, the NeuroNerds, we're here to help. Feel free to reach out to us. Me at Joso Rocks at everything.
Lauren at Lauren L Manzano.
At everything.
Sure.
At most things.
Yeah, most things.
Also reach out to us, like the combination of us at the NeuroNerds.
Yep.
We are always here to help. We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
And
NeuroNerds
out.
out.
That was pretty good.
Do.